Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am Digital QF, of course, now for Game 2 tonight of Match Day 3 for the events over time, the Journeyman League, brought to you by Max Rage Mortgage Brokers and powered by Aspera. Now, right now, it will be our second matchup of tonight, Nebula versus McCoreteam, and let's see the head-to-heads. Nebula, of course, you know them, very prominent team in the OC region. They've been around for quite a while, and that roster has undergone quite a few changes. But tonight, what we are seeing is Jesse, Minimize, Rurals, Dragon, and Junior. Meanwhile, for McCoreteam, I like that logo actually. It's a little chick hatching out an egg, very cute. Riv, Jordan, Ossicat, Noisia, Soy Sauce Packet. Now, for those of you who don't know Noisia, he is actually a ex-CSGO Australian pro. Karath will be able to tell me more about him. Personally, I don't know too much. All I know is he's a good player and expect to see some big frags coming from him. Now, onto the impact players for both teams. Nebula, Dragon, what is there to say about this guy? I'm eager to see this guy play every single time he's on Nebula. For the past few matchups, he hasn't always been available, but now that he's back, oh my gosh, versus Crack Team on Bind, 299 combat rating, which is actually really good. However, KDA, 20 kills, 8 deaths, 4 assists, 2 first bloods. Not a big deal, but the map tonight being Haven, I do expect him to see him on Raze or perhaps Phoenix. Now the impact player for McCoreteam, Soy Sauce Packet. Odd name, I will admit, but versus Ooga Booga on Ascent, I remember last week, this guy, he was one of the only players next to Noisia, if memory serves me right, that could actually stand up to the power of Ooga Booga. 239 combat rating, showing just a little bit of Dragon, 11, 13, and 1 going for a KDA. Not positive, but not much to be said here, really. Of course, a Raider player. However, 0 first bloods, mildly concerning because as a Raider, you should always be first on site and not perhaps baiting your team. Well, guys, let's go see the vetoes for tonight. Nebula versus McCoreteam. McCoreteam. McCoreteam, they've banned Icebox, a map that not many teams in the OC region are familiar with, or a hard map to play. And Nebula, they banned Ascent. Thankfully, no more Ascent games tonight. McCoreteam bind, and then Nebula split. So final map to be played tonight will be Haven. Now, Haven, expect to see a lot of Sovas, a lot of Jets, and Phoenixes, Cyphers. But yeah, while we are waiting for the teams to get ready, guys, we will be going for a short 5-minute breather. Once again, don't go away just yet. This is the Journeyman League, hosted by Events Over Time, brought to you by Max Rage Mortgage Brokers, and powered by Aspera. Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Noisia, he's finally in the server, so we can finally get started. And now one map for tonight for this matchup, McCoreteam versus Nebula. It will be Haven, the map with 3 sites. Nebula, Instalocks. They already know who they're playing. They've rehearsed this thousands of times. Junior, actually, I just realized. Nebula, they dropped Berksy because he was just a stand-in player temporarily. Now Junior has joined their ranks. So Nebula, Jesse, Rolls, Minimize, Dragon, and Junior. Keep your eyes on Minimize and Dragon. These 2 players, absolutely insane. And actually, in my past experience, it was first nice hacks for Nebula who played Jet. But however, tonight it will be Dragon and not Minimize. Rather curious. Of course, Jesse, Sova, you expect to see on Haven. Agent. You have to have him on Haven. Rurals, Omen, the primary smoker, the only possible smoker on Haven, realistically. Brimstone, that iPad's smoke range doesn't quite extend that far. And of course, Phoenix and Cypher. Meanwhile, for McCoreteam, we are seeing a quadruple duelist pick with Ossicat, the only Sage on the team. So no intel gatherers, no initiators, no smokes. Who even needs smokes when you have 4 duelists who run onto site and get the kills? Noisia on Raze. I'm expecting him to go for some big movement techs with the Raze blast packs and get mad kills. Otherwise, well, McCoreteam, it's going to be a quick story. Of course, now, unfortunately, Crash, he is taking a walk. So it will be down to the lovely Karath to handle the observing. And to not sully Crash's name. So thankfully I didn't plug him. Nonetheless, guys, Nebula starting on the attack. On the defense, McCoreteam, obviously with a quad duelist setup on defense. It's not where they want to start off. But the question is, do they choose to go aggressive, or do they actually choose to try and play the side hold and then go for a retake? Nebula, they are aware. Perhaps some aggression might come through, so we are seeing the entire team 5 players going for a default stack. Burrow's top C smoke, while his teammate the Phoenix picks up the ultimate orb. Something that you should always be doing to farm your Phoenix ultimate. Once he gets that runner back, it's an instant man advantage, and actually A along. Dragon, 37 HP, only a classic, he's not even running out of ammo. Isn't it weird that Noija actually is still towards C-Long, hasn't fallen back. Oh, Noija got to run for his life. The movement tech wasn't quite there to save him. Dragon takes him down. However, sliced tomato, who is soy sauce packet for tonight, by the way. Changing her names every now and then. Look at the, it's a clapback. And Burrows, just as I say, the clapback, taking down Riv. She goes down like bricks. Burrows' first point on engagement, not quite on site, but his teammate is there, Jordan, to back him up, and the site will be taken. Meanwhile, Nebula, you have 4 players standing. Spike is down. Osakat by herself, pushing out this angle. Slice them on, good for one to roll. Osakat has just a chance to strike, and no, the curveball was perfect. Osakat to reload, and almost bringing a knife into a gunfight there. Minimize. Doesn't get anything, but Nebula, they do pick up the first pistol round. Junior, super sub, 2 kills already, double the kills of Jesse and Burrows, but I'm just memeing, it's only the pistol round done, and we should be seeing the core team go for strictly an eco. I don't really see them forcing up into this round. They could, but quad duelists, maybe just play for the guns in the 3rd round. Once again, Nebula being really patient, expecting an aggressive push to come out from, of course, the quad duelist setup. I say it time and time again. You don't see 4 duelists on any team at all, really. Not even in ranked matchmaking. In unrated, sure, perhaps. Spike Rush, you have penta duelists. Minimize. Oh, getting the first kill on the board. Osakat goes down. No Sage to heal anyone now. Rolls chiming in as well. All of Nebula looking to get 1 kill each at this rate. Noija, oh, the patience pays off. The Aldra doesn't even spot him, and he's slowly clearing the B side. Knows a solo. It's out towards mid. Great dink by Jordan, but however, she does go down to minimize Phoenix versus Phoenix. Noija still being very patient, using audio cues to figure out if anyone's playing anywhere. There's Jet in the garage. Oh, spotting up the server. Great click on the head to Jesse by Noija. There you go, man. That's the ex-CSGO pro coming in clutch right now. However, 2v4, it's possible, just highly unlikely. Minimize the Phoenix probably has utility to heal himself, opting not to, so rather curious. Dragon, a marshal in hand, will one-shot anyone he comes into contact with. But the last 2 players of McCoreteam just going for exit frags at this point. Noija, outside C, long, with, of course, Sliced Tomato, the shorty, point-blank range towards the defensive spawn. Noija going to engage real soon. Here's footsteps jumping around. However, the question is, do the players of Nebula push him? Noija, no utility to work with. Find him in the floor to reload. 26 bullets in the magazine. We'll go for 1, and the Cypher Trap catches him out. It holds his momentum. Rolls classics him down. Nebula, up by 2. Slice Tomato. I sure hope she died, otherwise that Bucky would have... Oh dear, she didn't die, did she? Because, she's only buying a Spectre this round. Not ideal to be coming into your first buy round with only a Spectre. As Reyna as well, a really powerful fragger, especially after getting 1 kill, you can use your dismiss, go aggressive, get intel for his team, or use the overheal to become a tank. Instead, stage wall by Osakats. Riv. I like this angle. Watch out the hits of 2 players and tapping away. Oh my god, minimize. A look away from death. The damage is done. Rib holding this position down, but however, the runner back coming out from minimize. Already pushing onto the side. Rib, no, you get that just yet. Dragon can't even afford to push. He is scared of that Molly. Jordan will burn down. Minimize. The Molly placement was perfect. Jordan good for 2. Rolls on the clapback. And rolls for 2 actually. But however, the rivals are coming in clutch right now. McCoreteam, they do win their first round. Osakat takes it in 2, and all the players, more or less, of McCoreteam, they chime in. And Nebula, they have lost their bonus round. But that's what bonus rounds are for. It's okay. It's okay. You can lose your bonus and still be able to climb back. Granted, however, they only managed to kill 2 players of the core team, so it's not exactly ideal. If they killed more, McCoreteam thereby and their economy would have been in a much worse situation. However, still 10 vandals in the server right now. World's the only person with ultimate. The Omen from the shadows could be using this right now to catch the player and force him off guard. Really good paint job by Noisia. Minimize has to flash himself. Noisia takes down Dragon. Goes down to Minimize by himself. 1v2, and that's a great leer to support Noisia. Good for 2. Over, Showstopper. Doesn't get anything. Perhaps Noisia just feeling himself a little bit. Wasted it. And oh no, Slice Tomato, what was that? Throwing up the leer. Not even out towards the defender spawn area. Junior being really patient, sneaking around like a ninja on the ledges. Or perhaps, I should say, a cat. Soft landing. Nebula. 3 players standing. And that's your 2 duelists gone. All thanks to Noisia. Now Riv, once again, playing on a high position C. Might be able to catch at least 1 player off guard. Girls, yes, does go down. Noisia. I mean, Riv actually, she landed that dropping headshot again. I've been very surprised. Junior catches Jordan with the pants down. Jesse, good for 2 now. They've evened the numbers 2 on 2, and Noisia trying to wallbang through the angle. Does take down Jesse slightly, but Slice Tomato. Here we go on the silent flank. 1 player is already on the Aldrun, preoccupied. And yes, Slice Tomato will get 1. Soba has to go up the Aldrun ASAP because Jesse's down to 1v2. 2 players picking him. Slice Tomato will take him down, and the rounds are tied up. McCoreteam versus Nebula, 2 on 2. Slice Tomato coming in clutch now for her team. 5 out of 6 points for her ultimate, looking really healthy when she picks up a single ult on the defense, or a kill at least. The Empress will be looking to lock down any sites she's on. Very deadly. Now, I like this pan around zoom. You don't see this coming out from Crash. Perhaps this is the CS experience. Whirls and Jesse. Once again, holding on to the From the Shadows TP and the Hunter's Fury, not yet being used, but it will be a half buy, a scrappy buy coming on from Nebula. Ideally, they want to get a few kills, win the round if possible, and of course, Jesse, the Hunter's Fury, gonna have to pull some real weight now. Oh, that garage push coming out from McCoreteam. This is great. This is what you expect from a duelist. Riv around the flank. Jesse will spot out 1 player. Source packet. Slice Tomato. Jesse can't even use the Hunter's Fury, but look at the flank actually from Riv. 2 players already aware. Then Minimize goes down, and Verls, oh my god, what a shot. Deadeye. 1-for-1 trades. And will be a Vandal in the hands of Verls. Nebula. Took aggress onto A. Oh, and Dragon shows up. Noisia, yes, you were good in previous round, but you had supports from Minimizing's own flashes and your own Reyna Lears. This time, however, Dragon will sit you down and show you who's boss. 4v2, Nebula, they take sights. However, look at Slice Tomato, still sitting in the smoke. That's a relatively aggressive angle. All it takes is a random spray through by Nebula, and she will go down. Still has 2 Lears to work with. Not much utility in the hands of Nebula. One back being used already. No flashes, however, to support. Oh, that Lear is a little bit too far back, and Nebula all trying to get his kills. Octocat does take down 1, almost landing the shot onto Junior. And look at that beautiful strafe shot from that distance. 1 tap that brings Nebula up by 1. Well, now the core team. There you go. The Empress is able to be used. But the economy, it's a little bit worse for wear. I don't think Slice Tomato should be looking to buy a rifle at all. Perhaps just half buy an eco with the team, so he can go into the next round with a full buy. Riv, of course, being Jet, you do have the Blade Storms ready to use. Nebula, guns all the way. Oh, the paint shells will take down Dragon slightly. That's actually really good support from Jesse, the recon arrow, just to briefly clear short. No one can push aggressively, but Dragon, you still have to clear the closer angles because there is a sneaky Noisia still sitting on the A site. Noisia, gunfire shot to mask the sound of his drop. If he does peek this angle though, Oh, one tap by Dragon. Once again, Dragon versus Noija. 2-0 going away for Dragon. Riv again. This aggressive push. However, this time it's not a bad with Blaze. Good shot onto Minimize again. Ripping the previous round, but however, missing the next few Blaze. Whirls. This is Deja Vu. Takes down Riv. What is going on in this round? The script writers over at Events Over Time, they are going ham right now, telling what the players who gets who killed.
You disappoint me.
They had the man advantage.
I know
they still
exactly
do. But however, the resurrection is available for Cat, looking to perhaps bring up to even numbers at this rate. But however, look at this Jesse, very aware that a flank could be coming out. 1v2 though, Cat might go down. The resurrection is gone to the north. Oh my god, it doesn't matter. Everything goes to the north because Jesse will spray down the last two players of McCoreteam. Nebula double the round score. Oh, damn. Well, McCoreteam, if they ecoed the previous round, they would be able to buy into this fully as a team. Noija jumping the gun a little bit. He himself now feeling a little bit impatient. Wants a Vandal, and Nebula, they are starting to build up bank. Look at the money on most of the players. Even if they lose the next two rounds, they should be able to afford reasonably well to strike back. Jesse yet to use the Hunter's Fury. Dragon, there we go. Blaze Storm's being used, expecting Noija to be pushing out a long. It doesn't come to fruition this time, though. Noija, he is mid and looking to keep aggressing. Perhaps McCoreteam, they figure out a weakness of Nebula. Riv managed to push down C long in the previous round, and the round before that, she managed to push out of garage and flank towards A. Noija, trying to take a page out of her playbook. Smiley does fall back, though. They are hearing perhaps aggression of sorts out towards C long. Altor being taken once again. That runner back is available for Minimize. Good scouting by Jesse. Doesn't spot out anything though, so I'll take it back. More scouting. Dragon, good reaction time being the jet as well. Can dash out of the way. Cat narrowly manages to damage Dragon a little bit. I like this, but Dragon, you're missing all these plays and going to have to resort back to the Vandal. Jesse takes down Riv. Runner back by Minimize. Just to spot the spike. Bit of an odd flex there, but we'll take those. Whirls takes down the Empress wielder. Noija sprays down two. It turns out that rifle buy was good for something. Still very diligent, clearing the backside on the back part of this. Not needed. Oh, Noija once again. Dragon 3-0 now in this matchup. Let's get more. Jordan by herself only has a sheriff. Won't be able to actually backstab Jesse, but the Nebula players, knowing how decent they are, the game sense should tell them perhaps there is a player on the flank. Jesse just a little bit too slow. Doesn't matter though. Manages to actually get a little bit of damage onto Jordan, but Jordan will finish off Jesse with a clean shot with a revolver. Survives with 37 HP. That's money, but Dragon trying to hunt. Not good for anything though. Nebula extending their lead just a little bit more. Slice Tomato still holding on to the Empress. Cat, the resurrection can't be used just yet either. But Noija, look at that. Another showstopper able to be used. Whirls. 5 out of 7 from the Shadows was used earlier, perhaps. I couldn't quite catch when he used it, but finally we are seeing a healthy 10 Vandals on both teams. Nebula, money in the bank. Cat, early stage will not paying dividends now. It does get destroyed. Minimize in lieu of Dragon pushing this A short angle. Noija hears footsteps and will be there to join. Slice Tomato on the A side to ideally hold down the fort. Nebula slowly grouping up towards A, looking to go for a split take. Now, if Minimize had the runner back that he didn't use to plant the spike in the previous round, he could be looking to net a few kills with the ultimate. But anyways, that's in the past. Minimize. Oh, Noija, that's great showstopper. Oh, damage Minimize running, but he was blinded by his own flash. No, maybe rolls with paranoia. And Noija, good for one, does go down. So, and Slice Tomato follows suit. Oh, Cat gets sliced on the head gently by a bullet. Just only a flesh wound though. Can heal herself up. Nebula, 4v3. The resurrection is available but can't be used as the two dead players of McCoreteam are on the sites. So they have to retake sites and then they can take the resurrection. Riv, first point of engagement, is going to have to back off though because we're all saving that paranoia. Buys time for Nebula on the post plant. Just clapping a player now. Jordan, great shot at distance. But how Jordan, the rest of the side, 2 players under Hell, Heaven, and Hell. And Jordan goes to Hell herself. Riv following suit. Nebula, oh, triple the round score now. They are starting to build up momentum and get away with a lead. 4 rounds in a row. Economy looking so healthy. Dragon, 7.6k, making it rain tonight in the club. Meanwhile, McCoreteam, oh yeah, look, the economy is all over the place. Jordan can afford to buy in this round with no repercussions into the next. But the rest, however, it's going to be down to precise calculations. How much do you want to invest into this round? Minimize, full confidence with support by Dragon, and we'll be pushing down A long. Jesse again getting the ult C, going unpunished. Riv holding a tight angle. Oh, Noisia spots out at least 2 players, I think. HL will buy some space. Also, the Nebula players to split up. Jordan and Noisia holding down the fort towards A. I like the boom bot, however. It doesn't get much out of it, though. Perhaps a peak for a high octane play would have favored Noisia in that situation. Nebula really tactical and default, not letting McCoreteam get any aggressive push. Oh, Jordan with the Vandal, good for 1, almost a second, but Dragon, what was that? The running spray down, the running gun, the drive-by shootout? Nebula, the numbers are even, but however, they have rifles to work with. That's a really big jump by Noisia, and oh my god, he gets hunted by Jesse like a pigeon during hunting season in France. I'll explain why France after this match, but McCoreteam, you only have 3 players standing, and that's a really aggressive play by Dragon. Intel Dragon still spraying. Hold down your left mouse button. Don't even release it for 2 now. All down to Riv by herself. Only the Sheriff to work with. It'll have to be 3 clean headshots. Now, she ain't no Arthur Morgan from Red Dead, because she doesn't have Deadeye. Or should I say McCree from Overwatch, actually. But I like the Red Dead from Overwatch. Almost good for 2. Rurals thankfully had a battle and kept spraying. Otherwise, Riv would have been able to land a body shot. And there's some economy damage done towards Nebula. However, as you know, they are rich. They can afford to buy Noisia on raise. Buys the operator the $5,000 50 cal in lieu of Riv, who is the jet and the agent who pairs very well with the operator. And guys, back to my previous comment actually, Noisia getting shot out like a pigeon in France. It's because actually in France every year they have a hunting season and pigeons are on the menu all the time. Apparently it tastes good. I don't know though, I haven't tried it. Also in the UK, they have pigeon sliders. Oh no, Noisia, not like this, man! Where's the XCSGO Pro reflexes coming out? Dragon does a walking headshot again! What? Nebula? Oh! Dragon gets a taste of his own medicine. Osaka hates him down, and the resurrection for Noisia is bait to an extent. Junior getting greedy, going for some more kills. 5 bullets, 4 bullets now! Can't quite land the 1-tap and pays dearly for it. Noisia finally the operator coming in to affect 2 players of Nebula standing. Slice them out using the Empress a little bit preemptively. There is still 1 player in the window angle. Minimize going to use all his utility just to heal up. 100 HP, 99 to take it back. However, Rurals, he's TP'd over to Hell. The spike can be planted. A fake plant, just to bait out any form of aggression. Because in 2v4, you have to be on the aggressive. You have to get a few plays and even the numbers slightly. But Riv, I like this flank. Minimize finally does come to his senses. Tags down Riv slightly. Also count onto Rurals. All that to Minimize to do all the work for his team. He's already been damaged. No utility to heal himself. Riv. Oh, Terramie doesn't even have to do anything. She was just a bait. While Osakat cleans up with a clean 3 kills for McCoreteam. 3 kills for Osakat, 3 rounds for McCoreteam. 2 rounds left in this first half. Ideally, if McCoreteam they can pick up these last 2, 5-7, that's a pretty good scoreline to come back into. Nebula, of course, can they retake momentum and clean out the first half? Dragon, Bladestorm again available, and Jesse, once again, another Hunter's Fury. Does he opt to use it this round or the final? That is the question. Jordan, however, the Phoenix for McCoreteam will have the run it back. How she plans to use it? That's my question. Does she go aggressive early round or use it for the retake? Noisia can at least maybe use her as bait. Oh no, also Cat missing the jump. The shift jump. I understand what she was trying to go for. A silent play, but unfortunately will miss and loses the height advantage. Riv, you have blades, but you got aggressive. And Dragon is tear on the core team. One taps all the way. Minimize. With one curveball. Doesn't use hot hands to clear behind the box. Slice Tomato will go unchecked in that angle for now. Nebula once again. They aren't really big fans of B side or the C side. Defaulting back to A. They showed aggression across the map. Got some mid-control. Got an ult overboard too. And Dragon early around the corners to kill onto Sewers. Jordan, run it back. Do you run away now? And use it for the retake? Or do you go YOLO, balls deep?
30.
Too late, can't even use it. Minimize, and already on site. Jordan gets taken down. Minimize, good for 2 onto Noisia. The operator is gone now. Through the smoke, clean shots. 5v2, this is looking really hard for McCoreteam. I don't think it's possible at all, but however, their mothers didn't raise no cowards. They will be attempting this. Junior. Oh, picks up the operator, but however, he ain't no Noisia. Back he is, Noisia gets taken down instantaneously. Also, Cat really stepping up her game now, getting quite a few kills. That was a good pre-fire, but however, Whirls does dodge between her bullets, as assisted by his paranoia.
Last round in the half.
And point-blank execution. Nebula looking really strong now. They've retaken actually momentum, and Dragon just tossed the operator down. Not like this. That's $5,000. This guy's just too rich. He's throwing money left, right, and center. He can afford to spend it. And I can't believe it. Karath is staring in disbelief. How could you waste $5,000 just like that? Dragon. First point of engagement, a long range Riv. Pulls out the blades. How many shots can she land though? You need some clean headshots. Run it back by Minimize, and this is a hard side take coming out from Nebula. Oh, Slice Tomato, good for one of the Junior. And there you go. The dismiss from Raina to back out of the sights. And it's just absolute chaos right now. Riv not being able to use her blades. She will bang her head against the tip of the garage corridor. Nebula can come out on top in the side takes. Whirl's going to use the paranoia to buy time while he plants down the spike. Nebula, 3 players going to back out towards long. And, oh, Dragon! Stick with the Vandal, mate. The operator isn't your gun tonight. Slice Tomato proves to be superior. 3 on 3. No Lears to work with, however. It's all down to Jordan. How many more curveballs do you have? Whirls still staying on sides while his team essentially can crossfire with him. Oh, Whirls gets taken down by Slice Tomato again. 3 kills going his way. Jesse claps back with the operator. He is the superior operator user. Minimize. Phoenix on Phoenix. Pulls down to Slice Tomato by herself. She's already on 3 kills. 2 more, and she will get the ace. But however, time is running out. So is HP, and so is Utility. Jesse, quick peek. 3 kills himself. Will take down Slice Tomato. Pops her head like a melon with the operator 50 cal bullet. Nebula, they finish the first half with a strong 6th round lead. Then the sides are switched. Nebula on the defense, and the quad duelist setup for McCoreteam now on the attack. This is their chance to shine, but can Nebula's rock-solid defense stop them? Or will the rock-solid defense fall apart like shattered glass? That was a really bad... what was that saying? Euphemism? No, not euphemism. That was a really bad analogy, that's right. Nonetheless, McCoreteam, they need this pistol round to bring it into at least 5 to 9, or else their chances of coming back are slim to none. Nebula, oh, Dragon really aggressive peek. I like that movement tech midair, and Jesse, there's a clap back. Slice Tomato goes down. Minimize from mid. This trifecta, this pincer move from Nebula to take mid control. It's working out so successfully. Jordan by herself, 74 HP. Only has a ghost. Can't really afford to reload. Oh, does get exposed either way, and that's a lot of bullets going her way. Trying to expend the utility right out to heal. Doesn't matter though. Noisia and Jordan actually do get kills. Jordan off of a clean reload takes down Jesse. Getting overly aggressive he was, and he will pay dearly for it. Noisia, still full health, very healthy. As the Sheriff. Can he land the clean one taps? He doesn't, but will land strong shots onto Minimize. No hot hands on him, however. Can't heal. 15 HP. Breathe on him, and he dies.
Spike planted.
Two curveballs, however, in possession. can use it to assist his teammate to take sight. And Noisia, oh my god, he's stepping up now. He's the sheriff in town. One shot to minimize and takes down Junior swiftly. McCoreteam, they do win the pistol, and this is their chance to come back. The quad duelist setup coming in strong now. Or maybe I could be eating my words, but I want to believe in the quad duelists. Who even needs smokes? Just go aggressive, take sight, and play post plant. Use your utility. Nebula, I do want to point out, they won't be forcing this round. They just will be saving for the third round full buy, as they have a huge 5-round buffer to work with. Royals 15 kills, leading the team. Jesse and Dragon not far behind on 13 and 12 respectively. Good Lear for the triple peek down towards mid. And Nebula, they were aggressive on the pistol round, and now we are seeing them hide in their shells a little bit. Tail tucks between their legs. They really don't want to aggress. Noisia again! The star entry fragger for McCoreteam taking on one. That's a really good Lear. Advanced position. That's a good curveball actually. Minimize good for one. As a second curveball should work with. However, it's Rib versus Minimize with the duel of the classics, and no one gets killed. Noisia now picking up the slack. Oh, what was that? Did he see the shoulder or the outline of Minimize? What a shot through the smoke. It doesn't matter. Junior with the USP on site takes down Noisia. But however, by himself with the ghost, there wasn't much that he could do. Noisia, look, it's the third round in the second half, and he already has the showstopper on the attack. A few blast packs, movement techs, you'll see a race flying through the air with a big rocket launcher, and oh dearie me, it could be deadly for Nebula. Nebula, however, 5 rifles on their side versus only 2 on McCoreteam. There will be 2 Spectres and a Ghost for the rest. One stark difference I want to point out actually for how McCoreteam, they are playing the attack differently to Nebula, is actually Nebula. They played passive defaults and they got the ult orbs, especially the ones with C-Long using a smoke. But McCoreteam, it's really only the flame wall on Phoenix that can allow you to get the orb with enough time. Because they don't have smokes. They have 4 duelists for crying out loud. Also, sure, you can use your Sage Wall, but it's not prudent. This unchecked aggression up B towards mid by McCoreteam could have gone somewhere, but they do fall back, which is, in my opinion, somewhat questionable. If you have 3 players about to enter onto the B site, you might as well take B and pinch A. Because right now, Nebula, you have 3 players towards the A sites, and the split take coming out from McCoreteam. Noisia getting ready. He's pinging for his teammates. And the timing about to come down right now. He's being very patient and calm. I hope he is coming through. Here we go. The shot we were talking about earlier. Boom! Good for a 1. And Drag actually, 4 kills. Almost on the ace. How that happened? He's ready to everyone. And Dragon runs out of ammo. Noisia strikes back. Dragon, you can get 4 kills. Noisia says, yes, so can I. I'm on 3 now. Goes for the reload, but however, 18 seconds left. He does have to re-grab the spike and plant it. Noisia on 4 for the Noisia versus Dragon. And they both die on 4 kills because Nebula, Jesse is there to finish the job. 10-5. Nebula, their first buy round does go successfully, but at the same time, not as good as you might have hoped because they lost 4 players. So, in a manner of speaking, that's a win for McCoreteam. They did the economy damage, and only 1 player on Nebula has a rifle. Oh, I take that back. 3. Looks like they want to force into this, saying, we won that round. We cannot let McCoreteam get any more off of that. Full buys on McCoreteam. Noisia, of course, 17 kills. He's feeling himself tonight. Earlier in the pre-show, we were bantering. No, Noisia, he wasn't playing too well in his first game on the Journeyman League. But now, perhaps, he heard what we were saying, and he is out for revenge to prove us wrong. Also, Cats, you are the Sage. That's a juicy ultimate orb there, waiting for the big suck. It doesn't happen though. Once again, no smokes to work with. Nebula, that's a scrappy buy. Jordan, the curveball, followed very swiftly by a Lear. You probably don't need 2 flashes to work with now, Dragon. This is aggressive. Doesn't just spot out Jordan. The shots are just bait from his teammate. Dragon will catch Noisia, but doesn't land the shot. gets his blaze refresh. Noija gets on sight, misses the right click, and Noija will get the spray down. Dragon dashing straight into the wall, bangs his head, and dies. Nebula doesn't free play. Junior spots out the gun of Noija, and that's a clean one-tap. Junior, this guy's actually really sharp on the Sheriff. Can't quite land the second shot though. 2v2, and it's a fast push by Burls. One taps down Osacat. Riv down by herself. 1v2. The spike is getting defused, and the distraction. Riv looking left to check if the defuse was a fake. It wasn't, and Jesse once again the janitor cleans up McCoreteam, bringing Nebula to 11 rounds now. 2 more, and it will take the win. Noija, look, this guy, he used his showstopper 2 rounds ago, and he's already one off of having it again. That's what happens when you get 4 kills. Nets another on the previous, and then dying. Osacat Resurrection is available. But your teammates have to die in suitable positions to use it. So a very situational ultimate. Jordan, the runner back. No rifle to work with, however. So McCoreteam, how do you choose to play this? 2 rifles. It's going to be difficult. Whirls. A high angle spots out maybe 2 players. We'll have to back off and play defense now with Jesse. Jordan surely not the runner back, so that's deadly. There you go! Noija takes the blast back. The movement tech is not quite working out, doesn't matter though. He took his kill onto Jesse. Whirls will take him down. And Noija, oh, all that flair and pizzazz for what? McCoreteam, they couldn't even aggress onto the seaside and take it. Whirls will spray down. Jordan, the runner back, was for North as well. All down to Osacat by herself. Yeah, you have the resurrection, but a 1v4, you can't even attempt to use it. Trying to jiggle peek out, and Whirls lying in wait. Oh, himself on 1 HP actually. I think Osacat did manage to tag him down, but at that range, all pistols, they do become pea shooters. Match point for Nebula. Sitting at a really comfortable 8-round lead. 7-round lead, sorry. I can't do math right now. Whirls, 20 kills. He's gone atomic. From the shadows, you could perhaps use it for a flank. You don't really have to use it for intel, I guess, considering how much of a round advantage you have. Jesse and Junior, very close to their own respective ultimates. They don't have to use it at all, though. Jordan, run it back. This is your chance to go huge. You have a Vandal in your hands, and Riv, first point of engagement. Minimize was just to bait that. Curveball was just a better positioning. Dragon doesn't want to get the kill. Jordan, the runner back, no curveball, however, in. And Jesse, great game, gets wall bang Jordan down. 2 players down from McCoreteam. Turns out on the attacking side, a quad duelist setup might not be the best idea. Noija, half utility. Perhaps the man to make it happen for the team. But clears too close, unfortunately, and Dragon will win out. And Dragon dashes around to Slice Tomato. That's how much confidence he has. Slice Tomato only a special. Good for 1, good for 2 now. Minimize peeking too aggressively. And this is deadly because Whirls teleports right in front of Slice Tomato. Slice Tomato, it gets caught by surprise. It's a clean 1-tap from Whirls to give Nebula the win, 13-5. GG, that's Haven done and dusted. Great play by Nebula. All around, solid teamwork. And Junior, I'm liking this new pickup. He is the Cypher. It's not onto him to get the kills, but the support he gives his team using the using utility and intel is still very valuable. And of course, it's great to see Dragon back playing for Nebula again. He popped off this game. Whirls really stepping up. I'm liking this guy. He came onto the Nebula roster recently. And at first I was questioning, who is this guy? Can he perform? Now I'm sold. I like him. Minimize, not playing his comfort agent pick. Jet on 7 kills, but that's all right though. As long as your Jet does get kills. 7 first bloods for Dragon. And honestly, not much really more to be said. Clean win for Nebula, 13-5. GG McCoreteam. Better luck next time. And well, guys, that is all our matches for tonight, Tuesday. Tomorrow, do come tuning in once again, because we will have 2 more games from 7 and 8 o'clock, I do believe. I'm not too sure about what the matchups are, so if the little genie in my ear can tell me, that would be much appreciated. But guys, actually, the first matchup will be McCoreteam versus Ooga Booga, and Ooga Booga, my gosh. Wait, no, actually, take it back. It's Sanguine versus Ooga Booga, and Sanguine a really good team, really good teamwork. They are disciplined, but Ooga Booga, hard fraggers, you have Gamma, you have Noz, and I can't remember the rest. And of course, the other matchup was Cracked versus, what was it again? Versus McCoreteam. And McCoreteam, you know who they are, the McMemers, deadly players. They're here to have fun, and they're bound to have a good time. Guys, once again, I am Digital QF. Hope you enjoyed the show. And yeah, do give the channel a follow. Events over time. The Journeyman League is only starting, and it will be ramping up as we go on. Once again, guys, thank you for coming in. Thank you for supporting. You can follow my Twitter, Digital QF, or my Twitch. That will be Digital QF as well. You'll see whenever I stream a new game. I may not always stream for Events over time, but right now, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I'm their man. Guys, thank you. And of course, check out our sponsors, Mates Rates Mortgage Brokers. If you want to buy a new house or apartment, perhaps they can suss you out with your Valorant winnings. Or maybe check out Aspera if you are in the market for a new mobile phone. They have your phones for your simple old age users, just a simple Nokia flip phone, tap, tap, tap. Call someone, that's it. Or a rugged phone if you are someone who is a tradie or goes hiking quite a lot. And smartphones, which you know what they are. Guys, once again, thank you for tuning in. And that's all from us today. See you tomorrow.